Hello, and welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Joining me this evening is Naresar. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good to hear.
And how about chat? How's chat doing today?
I hope everybody's doing okay. Sounds like Ray's having a pretty rough time. It's definitely been one of those weeks, I'll tell you what. But it's okay. We're going to try to play some Black Mirror and maybe have a nice relaxing time as we try to solve a murder into madness. Because what's going on, Nick? Do you remember what we did last time?
We killed a man. No, we didn't.
We did. Whoa. Hold on. You're like, wait, wrong game. Sorry.
No, that was my students. Never mind. Anyways, students actually haven't come back to school yet. Don't worry. Don't worry yet.
Yet. You are a math teacher. Their life is over.
Anyways, what happened most recently was the gardener was found dead in the pond out back. Pond fountain.
What a loss for the Gordon estate. Such a huge loss. Yeah. Rest in peace, Gardner. You did your best. Not really, but we
there was a continuing thought there for a second.
Well,
we found another one of the sigil thingies next to the body or near the body. So
yeah, it's got like kind of a serial killer mark where they're just leaving a mark wherever a body is found. It could be ritualistic. It could be anything. I honestly think it's Robert who's just hiding in his study because we never see him do anything. And really, I just want an excuse to break in there and see what he's working on because I don't trust him. And also, we broke into the doctor's house because he's being weirdly covering this up for some reason. So he must be involved in something.
Well, to be fair, we broke into his house in order to steal the pawn receipt for a thing that the gardener pawned.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, like, he didn't want us to get anywhere near that stuff. And it wasn't for any real good reason. It was just quite literally, no, I'm following the rules. Talk to me tomorrow. He's incredibly evasive. And I don't know if it's just like a German thing. I don't get it. I feel like he's just he's too like weird, and I think he's covering up something. I just don't know what yet. At least that's my current theory. Let's go and play the game and find out.
All right.
Launch the game over here. Pow. Hey, Steele. Hey, Evan. Hey, Davon. And Saitani. That's right. It's a comfy one tonight as we dive back into the world of the Black Mirror. A game that has more edge than a Ginsu knife set. Here we go. Actually, no, that's not right. I mean, I feel like their other games are way edgier. This is actually a really good game so far. Especially love the atmosphere. And yeah, where's the vicar? That's where we got last. Because we went back to the church, I believe. Yeah. Here we are.
The church is locked.
The church is locked. Well. Oops. Oh well. Guess we're not going to break into church today. Unless, what do you have in your inventory that we can use?
We've got strange object. You know what? I wonder if the pawn shop is still open. Because
yeah, let's sell that.
Let's
sell the strange object. Let's just get some money out of this. We don't need a cursed item.
No, we need to buy yes, but also no.
Black Mirror's Edge. There's not really a joke in there. Well, it would be interesting to see that game with like a dark mode motif, because I always thought Mirror's Edge was too like bright, like light mode. Like it's too much sun in a game that like hurts my eyes. And this was before HDR, which I don't even have on any of these monitors anyway. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's just too much of a bright world for me to look at. It's very beautiful though. It's a really cool game. I have to turn my brightness down by like a bajillion points. Someone needs to make a dark mode version of that game. It's just gray tones with bright highlights everywhere. I dig that. And don't just invert it either. That hurts my eyes. Because on Discord, they got dark mode and light mode is just inverted dark mode. They didn't really spare any expense on the UI design of Discord. Let me tell you that. Does he not want your... Oh, yeah, that's right. We do have to get the thingy.
Is there anything I can do for
Hey,
you?
cats. Good to see you.
I'd like to redeem the object we talked about, Murray.
Surely you remember you must present a valid bill of exchange.
Oh,
Don't worry, I have it. Here.
here. In my pocket. On the counter. How very nice of him. Oh, I think
Yes.
Nick got
Everything
disconnected.
seems to be all right.
I'm still
It's
here. Are
£40.
you still here?
Yeah,
sir.
what was that noise?
Didn't you say
I don't know.
35 at first?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I've made a mistake.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I'll go get it for you right away.
Yeah, I heard the Discord. Maybe our main character. Maybe that's Discord. I was talking shit about it, so they just came in here to like stare at me, but I'm not intimidated. Yeah, that was something in my game, not in your world. Or not my game. What the hell am I saying? My God. It was in my side. My brain is absolutely
Bye.
100% filled with birds, and I can't help it.
We have completed the
The
object.
parts have clicked into one another.
Let's just do this right in front of him. He needs to be cursed too. Don't go to some secluded corner to open up the dark portal to the endless oasis of death. Do it
The
right here.
parts have clicked.
Well, there's nothing to do with it right here. Like, I put them
The
together.
parts have clicked.
Can you put it
like-
into the box? Or is that box not something you can
It
open?
was
I'm just assuming that the box wasn't
As
open.
though I've heard that melody.
Oh, no, we've
no, that's
been-
just the random
Okay.
music.
must be thinking of a different game.
Um,
No, I don't have an email notification. Let's go to William's grave. What a great
I
day.
mean, we've already been there. There wasn't anything to see there, but I don't know.
The
Listen
tomb of Jeremy Gordon.
to the sounds of the wind in the trees.
One of the crypts of our family. I don't even know who's buried in it.
Oh, yeah. Hoping to hear those sounds for real this weekend. Me too. Hey, Elijah, how's it going? Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, the rain's really coming down now.
Oops.
What'd you want to do here? Oh, yeah, check the
Might as
mail.
well check the mailbox while we're right here.
It's empty.
That's fair. It's always...
There's no letter in it.
This feels too real. I've done this walk before, walking up to the mailbox.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Ether, how's it going? 69, nice. Using the brown
leaves will
color
begin
grade.
to rot soon. The bags are soaked badly. Perhaps Henry forgot to burn the leaves. Who will take over his job now that this thing has happened?
Well, you put out a help wanted ad, and or go down to the local bar.
The local bar.
Yeah, and just say, hey, what poor sop doesn't have enough money for alcohol? Hey, do you want to be a gardener at the manor? The last one died horribly. I'm sure the same thing won't happen to you.
Yeah, somebody at our mansion just kills the help sometimes, so you just gotta watch out for that and you'll be okay. We won't be notifying your next of kin. That's not my department. Don't you mean pub? Yes. And yes, they are using the brown color grading before it was popular. Actually, I just realized that's not from the game. That's my fault. Allow me to demonstrate, if you mind. I will take over for a second.
Okay.
Because I may have made an error. And I'm going to try to fix it. Except I can't spell. There we go. And then turn that off. There we go. Yeah, Oh, that's right. If I close the game, then I can't open it again. I forgot because it's a game from 100 years ago.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that. No, it's a game from 21 years ago, actually. Let me just go into my task manager to close this game because it is open to a point where even Windows doesn't know what to do because it's like, what is this? It's like inserting a cassette tape into your DVD player. Like, that's how Windows looks at games like this. They're like, how? How is this running? Why did you put this in here? Don't you know that we have Sea of Thieves? Go buy Sea of Thieves. Why are you playing games like this? What are you? And then I shut Windows off because they get drunk sometimes. There we go. Venture Company. Popping up now. Should be able to... Now you feel guilty for the derail? No, not at all. I didn't realize I still had nightlight mode turned on, so everything was a lot browner than normal. It was not intentional. Okay, things still look kind of brown. I don't know why I thought that was going to make a difference. Hey, Erdania. Very much thank you, Twitch. Also, hi. I hope you're all doing well. Well, we are. Now that you're here, welcome back.
Okay, let's try this again, since apparently we can't be good professional streamers about it.
What? Professional? Is that something... Man, I hope that's not a real job. I mean, I know it's a job for people to do broadcasting and make money on it, like, as their daily thing. I just hope that, like, this isn't something somebody does for 12 hours a day. Because this would suck away all the fun of this game. I like playing it in pieces.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, you can give us.
I'd like to redeem.
Yeah.
Sure. Don't worry. Here.
Nope, still in the animation.
Yeah, he's a
We can fast forward dialogue, just not animation.
It didn't. Oh, your excuse.
Sure.
Yeah, he's
I'll go get.
a pre-rendered character. And it still looks good. He just walks away, and it's just silence.
Okay.
Bye.
So, then we take the piece that we just got, put it with the piece that we already had, and voila. we have a combined thing. I don't know what we're going to do with the combined thing, but we have a combined thing. Okay. So we determined there is nothing at the church.
Nothing.
Wait, did we owe... Did we owe Who's It money?
Oh, right. Well, yeah, we'll pay the guy because we're honorable. I mean, we did say we'd give him the other amount of money once the job was done, and it is done. He did do the thing. So let's go ahead and... wrong guy.
Wrong guy?
Yeah.
Hello.
It was the guy sitting at the end of the table.
Hello?
What's he going to say?
Did you know Henry Stanton?
Henry? I saw him in the pub sometimes. He didn't talk much, so I really didn't know him.
Henry,
Now
come
leave
to
me
see
to
us.
my sport.
May I bother you for a moment?
We watch him put his cards away.
Well, if you must. But not for long. I've been getting some good hands.
I can see you wasted little time spending my money.
It's mine now, and I'll spend it however I want.
He's got a point.
I have no problem with that.
Did you have enough time to do what you needed?
Yes, I did. But maybe you could have rung a bit earlier.
What were you doing down there anyway?
That's none of your business, really.
Yeah, I've got no problem with that.
Yeah, don't
If you
complain.
need something again, you know where to look for me.
Let's give him our... Yeah, let's just... He's already taken whatever money, I guess, in the magic of the background of the game. Now you want him to put on an armor and whip out a longsword?
How can I help you?
I want to ask about something. Harry, you know everyone around here. Would you happen to know someone who can make a key?
Well, I'm not sure if he's the man for the job, but Mark here has a few skills. Just ask him.
All right. Thanks.
All right, let's hover over and
Well,
find
I'm
out.
glad I decided to randomly talk to the bartender.
Yeah.
It's like, well, while we're here anyways, might
What
as well
is
talk
it
to
you want
everybody.
this time?
It won't take long.
Okay, I'm listening.
I need someone to make a key for me. Harry said you can do it.
A key's no problem. Give me the original and I'll bring it back with a copy in a little while. And it's for free. I'll just assume it's part of our deal today.
Trouble is, I only have an imprint.
That's going to be a lot harder. I've never tried it with an imprint before. Just give it to me and pick up the result in an hour or so. I'll see what I can do.
Good. Here it is.
There you go.
See you later.
See, Mark is awesome. He's willing to do all this stuff just to, you know, he's like, oh, well, yeah, I can make a key. Yeah, I'll go and distract the doctor. We just also
Okay.
come to find out he's like the best gardener on the island or wherever we are.
I was gonna say we're on the UK, but I mean UK is still kind of an island.
Yeah,
so
that's fair. It's an island in a land far, far away. Hey, Bully, and welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Hello. We're currently walking around in the rain.
The church is locked.
Well, back to no. You know what we're gonna do first?
Bam, 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 bam. It's time to save the game. Where's the vicar? I don't know. Yes, I don't know either, Nick. I love that we answered the question. We really don't know where he is. He's supposed to be on some sort of pilgrimage / who knows? Like, he's somewhere
I don't know
out
the
there.
pilgrimage. I think he was out visiting another.
In the parish or something.
parish or something
Hey,
like
I think
that.
are the lights on new, or I just don't remember them being on?
It's empty.
Well, can't acknowledge the existence of lights,
That's true.
so who knows?
They do seem all on right now. I think
Yeah,
I think
hold
they
on.
were turned on.
Okay.
You have to think like this is a
We've
pretty
got some
amazing.
statues of questionable clothing, holding the lights. Okay, fine, that's normal enough. Like, especially like an old kind of thing like this. I have a question about the demon claws holding the lights.
Well,
Like,
what's your question? Have you never shopped
why,
at
though?
the Spirit of Halloween, one of the greatest American stores ever made? Because
You
these
mean
people
Old
must
Midway
own
Mall?
it. Oh yeah, old Midway Mall. Yeah, the old Best Buy that went out of business. How did my first week at my new job go? Actually, this is my second week, and it went okay. I had a bit of anxiety over it, but good people, the BPL, helped me through it. Now I just have to wait forever for my paycheck. It's amazing. I don't know what it is. I just expect, you submit all your hours in and then, money appears. But the world doesn't work like that, unfortunately. They have to go through taxes and banks and people I don't know. What were you looking for?
I was wondering if the well had been covered up yet. The answer is no. It's probably not going to get.
Oh, he's
covered
cutting
up
this
until
wood
next
for it, though.
I have
he, though?
nothing to tell him.
Obviously not.
No. The Hans.
He's a cretin, but he works well. He's fixing something. Something tells me I shouldn't trust him too much.
Wonder what that's all. What do you mean he shouldn't trust him?
I'll leave him to his...
Okay, well, obviously we don't want to comment on it too much.
Well, I mean, he could have drowned. He could have drowned the gardener, for all we know. Wait, over that wagon, you can do something. Hurt.
Morris carried the hay sacks away in time before it started to rain.
Ah, that was an important detail. Hey, Ginger, how's it going? I'm really glad that the Spirit of Halloween has spread to other countries. It's such a really fun place to be. Especially if you wish to decorate your house like a Gothic mansion with big giant lighting sconces. Oh, cool. We're back in the creepy house with the dog pillars. You know what's funny? You know why it's creepy? It's because they're the only two pillars in the whole house with dogs in them. The only two. Like, they don't have a matching set. Nothing is in balance here. I love this hallway, too.
Victoria is at the fireplace in the hall. I have no idea.
What? Yeah, I don't have any idea either, man. Don't worry. No, I'll get paid. It's just, it's always the funny thing of like, you press a button and you're like, yes, another work week down, and then you're like, but money now, please.
I should hang my clothes over the chair in the evening so that they dry.
Okay. Did you need a glass of water on that line? Kind of stumbled there a little bit. As much as I dislike the idea of landed gentry. I love the idea of having a big house where me and several loved ones just hang out and live with.
I have joked before that if I ever hit the lottery, that I'd buy like a couple houses like all right next to each other, and tell my friends that, hey, you can live in the upper parts for free, but I'm going to link all the basements together so I could have like one giant train set.
Yes. Just one communal train set. Or is it no one else touches it?
I don't think I'm friends with anybody who I'd like.
Right, yeah, nobody
like,
wouldn't want to.
I don't trust. Like,
if they break a train, you're going to be like, okay.
The ceiling has
even
collapsed under its own weight. The old wing won't last much longer. Luckily, no one was here when it happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I started noticing like the water coming in here.
The hole in the window lets cold wind and rain enter the room. If it rains like this tomorrow too, we'll have to patch the window up.
You should patch the window up anyways.
He's obviously like, I'm not living
Decayed
here.
wooden beams have broken up and fallen to the floor. The wooden ceiling is now unstable. It could collapse at any minute.
Oh, but that means we can't get up to the tower
go
anymore.
Back to the tower?
No.
Hopefully we're done with the tower. I mean, this doesn't seem the kind of game that would lock us out of an ending like that. But
no.
you never know.
No.
Is that a skull?
That is. It's a human skull on the front. Again, if you want skulls, they're not paying me to say this, but Spirit of Halloween will hook you up.
I have not seen it be a trend yet, but what I'm expecting to be a trend is, you remember from a couple of years ago the like 12-foot tall skeletons or whatever they were?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Halloween decoration.
Yeah.
That some people turned into all-year decoration, but
Of
more
course.
power to them.
You ever try putting a giant skeleton away in your shed? It's not exactly easy.
The other day at Home Depot, they have I think it's roughly a 5-foot tall, 7-foot long dog skeleton. So I expect to see those in the near future.
A dog skeleton?
Yes.
It's not like a Cerberus or anything? It's just a dead dog?
I will...
Well, I mean, does it have, like, flames coming out of it? Like, it isn't just, like, a sad skeleton laying on the ground? Like, I don't know. Multi-track drifting on your train set would be awesome. I've seen something like that. 2-story house, every room of the yard, most of the garage, except the machining area to build trains. Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot of trains. Guy in Broadway says, actually, my idea, if I earn super money, is to buy a cruise ship and internally renovate it to be effectively a floating villa. And just say to my friends and family, if you ever want a room on my boat, either for holiday or just to stay, I will always let you stay on my boat and we will tour the world in my floating villa. Whew. Imagine a train set from the Addams Family. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, but I don't like blowing up mine.
No.
It's several tens of meters deep, but the water from it can't be drunk.
Why not?
Are
we talking
considering the state of
microbial like contamination here, or are we talking about like this kind of water turns your insides into outsides?
It's probably a little bit of both. Also, lead. Probably a lot of lead in there.
I can't see anything special, just clean water.
You see,
Well, from a well, no.
yes,
The
you know
pipe,
why?
maybe.
Yes. Well, because look, all of the water and the rain from this garbage, rusty building that's falling apart, with awesome decorations, by the way. It looks awesome. It's still just falling apart. All of that goes into the water table down to the well water.
It's empty. There's nothing in it.
I think. I'm just spitballing here. Feel free to tell me I'm
Maybe
wrong.
I'll choose a bottle sometime later. I have no time for that now.
Yeah, please have at least 1 or 2 bottles.
I don't know. Maybe getting drunk would improve things.
I'm still in awe at this pumping system that just just has faces.
Bates, I would like a word with you.
Yes, Bates, please stop sharpening your knife.
I'm listening, sir.
Oh.
I found a letter in which Henry blames Morris for stealing the wine from our cellars. Did you know anything about it?
Tell the truth, sir. Yes, I have a good clue as to who might be behind it.
Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't want Madam to have to worry about a couple bottles of wine after what just happened. There is so much wine in the cellar, sir. It seemed unlikely that anyone would notice a dozen bottles missing.
Henry has written in his letter that Morris is an ex-prisoner and thief. Is that true?
I do not believe that, sir. Morris is a brute, but he would not hurt anybody. He does what he is told. He does it well and never causes any trouble.
Well, I'm not really so sure, Bates. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you guys want the creepy mansion wine from this house that's crumbling and falling apart? I'm sure it's perfectly fine.
Well, you know, alcohol is a disinfectant, so like,
Well,
microbially, it's fine. It's just ever so slightly cursed, as in, will turn your insides into outsides.
we need a sommelier in here. Is that a good basement for that? Should you store wine in there?
I'd like to speak with you, Victoria.
I'm not feeling well, Samuel. Please excuse me. I hope Robert will make up for the lack of my company.
All right. I'll come back later.
I also don't trust her. It's just because they're so distant and weird about the fact that several people have died, and they're like, "Oh, please don't."
Have we
speak
looked at
to
this
me."
picture before?
Jeremy Gordon, William's father.
No.
Huh.
I thought we did. Is there something else in front of you that you might be blocking? No, it was just the painting. Okay. Interesting. I don't think. Yeah, I thought we clicked on something like that. Well, cool. His father has an oil painting of himself. Very nice.
Well, I think that would be so William is the old guy that died.
Yeah.
So that was his father, which, depending on our character's relationship to William, which I don't know that has ever been quite defined.
Well, in this game, it's 1981. So either at this point in his age, William would probably have been born in the 30s. And his father would have been probably like 1870s, maybe? Just going off of human lifespan.
That's a little long.
Yeah, maybe a little too long. Maybe 1890s.
The generations is closer to 30 years.
Yeah.
So if...
Yeah, but look at that painting. That guy got that done post-Civil War era. Or is he like a vampire? See, that's the other thing, is there some sort of mystical power where the Gordons just live for a very long time? Because you could tell there's something going on with, the horrible Mordred painting that's all green with the cool doggos. We've always, we just need to be reminded of who the bad guy is. I mean, I'm not assuming.
Yet.
It might be a bad guy because he's just green, or he might be a good guy because he has 2 doggos. 2 spirit dogs. What do you think? She's a ghost, a hobgoblin, 3 raccoons in a dress, a polymorphed unicorn? Well, I don't think she's any of those things, Steel. What I think is, I think Victoria is hiding something. Because everyone who hides something in this game is just like, oh, I don't want to talk about any of it. It's not human nature to just tell someone, I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. At least not in America. If someone asks you a straight up question, especially a family member, most of the time in my experience, people just tell you, and then they say, it's really hard to talk about, which is a signifier that I don't want to talk about it anymore. But like right off the get-go, he's just been stonewalled by everybody.
We've already said everything.
Hmm.
No, click that paper rack back.
Was there? Oh, then we can't.
Today's newspaper. I don't want to read it.
Well, that's such a dumb attitude to have, all right? The newspaper industry is dying. Come on. Well, not in this era. It's still quite alive in the 80s. What's with the Vigo the Carpathian painting? Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, Steel.
No, we don't need to be
a polymorphed dragon. Could be.
I should ring the bell.
That's a very good possibility. Yeah, let's ring the bell to the guy's house we just broke. Oh, wait, we didn't get that key.
Well, the key is for the outside.
Yeah.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
Oh, no, because then we stress out until they talk to me, so it's like, so it's not now. Yeah.
A model of a human skeleton watching over the hall, like a quiet guard in the darkness.
Ah, you should write
the point that
a butterfly collection?
A collection of night butterflies. I'd never say there are so many species of them.
Oh, of course, a mirror. Let's look into that.
I'm feeling odd. Hopefully my headache won't return tonight and I'll have a good night's sleep.
I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Herman's private rooms are probably up there. I'm not going there.
Well, wow.
Come on. What's a little breaking and entering?
We done that already. What's stopping you from going to his room? Wait, what's that painting? What?
I don't know who this is. Maybe the former owner of the house.
That's okay. Why didn't he remove it?
Decoration?
Yeah, good night's sleep. What is that exactly? Whoa.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Dr. Herman, I would like to speak to you.
Just a moment. So, what brings you here?
I'm Dutch. I can't speak for the Germans, but for us, we'll probably not beat
I've
around the
noticed
bush.
the place can also serve as a dark room.
Yes, I'm developing the autopsy photographs here. No one provides such services in the village. It is almost like the Middle Ages around here. Nevertheless, one eventually gets used to it. Are you asking because you'd like to have some photographs developed? You see, Gordon, this is not a copier for tourists. You are standing in a morgue.
Oh yes, that's quite apparent. I only need very few pictures, though.
All right, then. But I will only do this because of my friendship for your family. Give it to me.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hold on. I would like something in return. I cannot get you the picture without it anyway. I have run out of toner. Would you bring me some from the village?
Didn't you just say that no one could provide that kind of service in the village?
Yes, and they do not. I have an agreement with old Murray. He orders me supplies from town. Tell him the toner is for me. He will gladly sell it to you.
Right. I'll be back.
Okay, fetch quest time. Yeah, but we'll probably not be around the bush. Yeah, I get that. I do. It's just strange hearing it so bluntly in English. I think that's what's... Like, it's hard for me to place anybody and read them because they're all speaking so plainly about what's going on. And I'm used to having to decipher the nuances and weirdness of English to try to decipher, like, figure out, like, oh, they're sad, you know? It's got to be nice to be able to just say, I'm sad, and then everybody in Dutch just gets it. The complete emotional dump you weren't expecting. Yeah. Morgue, you say? This is where I developed my film. You know, for a town this small, it having a morgue is, I don't know, I don't feel like he gets a lot of work.
Well, he's the town doctor, right? So the morgue is probably like his side business because, like, well, somebody's got to do it.
That's fair. You got a good point there.
Oh, it's you again. Have you come to buy something?
Damn, we did.
I don't know yet. I'll have a look around first.
Sure, just don't touch any of my stuff.
Wow, what's with the attitude?
Dr. Herman told me I could get some photographic toner here. Have you got any?
You're lucky. I've still got a couple of bottles left. Oh, I don't go to town every day, you see. Here it is.
Okay. Well, that was easy. You just start drinking it in front of him. You're like,
thanks.
That was delicious.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, well, that very strange and simple. What? I feel like my brain is broken. Did we just go buy toner from the store?
I should ring the bell.
I don't even do that in real life. This game forced me to do something I loathe doing.
Yeah.
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
Yes, Doctor. We were just there a second ago, if you recall, if you have object permanence.
I'm surprised we had to ring the doorbell, like. We went on a fetch quest, like, run into town. Okay, done. Like, was he expecting it to take a day?
I would like to ask you about something, Dr. Herman.
Go ahead, Gordon.
I have that toner for you.
Toner time.
So, can you develop my film now?
Why not? But come back later. I have to finish my work before I can do the pictures. What is so important about this film that you have come to me with it?
You will see that for yourself, Doctor. They may be important, or they may be completely useless.
Or you might be insane, and when he develops the pictures, they're not going to have anything in them. That would be horrifying. I'm so used to toner being a laser printer ink. I forgot this is the 80s, and it's part of developing photographs. And hey, Ross. Yes, it's 1981. As far as I know, laser printers aren't super a thing yet. I'm sure there's probably like a prototype or something. Or they probably belong to like industrial big businesses. Is that like printer oil, Nick?
I don't know because I never developed my own film and never really used film that much anyways either.
Ah.
So I have no idea what it's used for.
Yeah, the early 80s was the era of the dot matrix, but they also had other
I have
types of
nothing
printers.
to ask about.
It's wild the amount of stuff they actually had in the 80s that just never took off until late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, I had a dot matrix printer too as well, Adanya.
It's slowly taking in water. Maybe the fisherman would know about it.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him. Well, photocopiers use toner. Yes, but we're trying to... we're giving it to him to develop film in a tub and a darkroom. It's not like he's going to put this into a printing machine. So when you say photocopiers, you're meaning some sort of analog device?
Hello there,
Because
young
I'm
man.
actually... I don't know.
The fish are going to crawl on my hook by themselves today.
Photocopier is
I
just
can
a
feel it
regular
in my
copier.
bones.
Just that was the original name of it.
Ah, gotcha.
Like,
So yeah, like no, it's not about
That boat on the other side of the river, is it yours? A lot of water has leaked into it.
Yeah.
It is about to sink at any moment.
Don't worry. It's older than I am. Thanks for telling me. Most people would not be so polite these days.
No problem. I must go now.
okay.
that was weird.
We once
Anyway.
again we should probably go to the pub and see if our key has been made.
I was just in there and it wasn't.
No. Maybe he's waiting for us at the front. We'll see if the vicar is in. I mean, what? Like, how long does it take for him to go from one church to another?
I don't know. I don't know what the local transportation network is like.
Well, can't they fly or something?
The church is locked.
Like they get those cool robes, and you're telling me they can't fly? Wow. BPL
no.
raid. No. We're stuck in the cemetery trying to solve a horrible mystery. A mystery that is so blunt. I feel like maybe we should be taking everything at face value. Except for the photographs. I have a feeling those are not going to show up.
Yeah, that's gonna be a dun 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 moment.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Like, I feel like that would be a good moment to say, like, hey, those photographs. He's like, why do you have a random photograph of walls? We're like, oh, I'm really into granite design.
The tomb of Jeremy Gordon.
Okay. You wanted to go back to the pub, just of course he's going to be there, and it's going to look like make me look.
I
like
have
an
this
idiot.
effect on people when I work on computers, man. That happened today as well. But I don't know. This game is weird. It might not even work. Nah, I didn't think so. Yeah, let's talk to the gravedigger. Maybe he knows where the vicar is.
I don't want to talk to anyone.
Oh.
So goodbye.
Of course,
Well,
sir. We'll leave
you
you
know
to your
what?
cup.
What'll it be, sir?
Well, we get to talk to somebody about somebody.
Have you seen Mark around?
No, he hasn't shown up yet. He's probably got some work to do. Are you looking for him?
Not really. Just asking.
What? Yeah, you are. Quite obviously looking
But
for
we
him.
won't-
Maybe talk
we
to the
don't wanna make
kid?
it- ooh.
I have nothing to talk to him about.
Nobody ever does. Nobody ever has anything constructive to say. Except I'm too tired. I can't talk right now. I think it's just because the rain makes everybody sleepy. Yeah, let's go bother the doctor again. I'm sure he's developed our photos in record time.
I need to...
Yes, I am...
And hey, Vox Darkstar, yeah. Welcome. Okay, well, that wasn't what I expected. He should be developing photos, not playing with the guy's business end.
You mean doing his actual job?
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I speak with you? Hold on a... Yes, I'm...
Have you developed that film for me?
Not yet, Gordon. I have work to do. Come back later.
Okay. What if we go up the stairs and come back? Have you developed that film yet? And he's just like...
As he throws a scalpel at
Get out of here! Black
Okay,
Mirror.
so we have nothing to do around Willow Creek.
No, I'm going to go get you a hint, though. That might help us unstuck ourselves.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. I left my phone on the other side of the room.
I guess it's up to me to interchange chat. I don't know how to do this. I'm the point and clicky guy. Mike has all the personality. You can ask my students as a math teacher. I have no personality. They will confirm.
Okay. You have a personality. Oh, somebody sent me a message with a picture of a DMR. I was like, that's cool. Thanks for the random gun picture. I'll put that right on the fridge. Very kind of you to send that to me. Let's see here. UHS. The UHShints.com. Universal Hint System has been around, I think, since the 80s, actually. They used to be a command prompt system that you'd get like on floppy disks, and you put them in your computer, and you're like, I need a hint for, Zork or something, and it would just have hints that you could just order. And I love this website. They actually have a few modern games on there as well. Highly recommended if you don't want to be spoiled for the game. We don't want to be spoiled by the game. And you just need a hint to get you going.
Zeepo, what do I know about snakes? Kind of snake related is that I think it's just snakes, because I don't know that there's any other venomous lizards. But basically all like venomous lizards, like including whatever venomous snakes they are, all are descended from basically the same individual or species, whatever. Just because venom, it turns out, is very hard to like actually make. And so it was evolved once. I think once, maybe twice, but very few times.
I'm going through the hints of the stuff we've already done.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a note. This is a technical thing. You have to talk to Dr. Herman at least once about the photos where he just said, blah, 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 don't come back later. Then you need to go, there's more you need to, just go to Willow Creek. And then go to his house, and then it should work.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like a time thing. I don't know. Yeah, very cool.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
Such a good guy, letting us into his very green house. You know, there's a lot of green lighting in this game, and I don't know, is green like a good color to like live in your house under? I feel like that would give you a headache. Like you need something other than green.
Doctor, can I have a word with you?
Yes, all right.
Have you developed that film, Doctor? Because we're back.
Doctor, have you got those photos ready for me?
Sure, I have put them on top of the sink over there.
Thanks for your time.
You see, Nick, this would have driven us crazy without a hint.
Yes, because it would be like we'd go check everywhere else, and it's like, what's going on?
I put the pictures in my diary.
Okay, let's take a look. He didn't even comment about the pictures? Or maybe he just thinks it's weird.
No, this is...
Oh, he skipped it. He skipped whatever he was going to say.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Hopefully that wasn't important.
No, I think he was saying something.
I opened the way leading to the shore.
No.
How
oh, God. Now it's the endless reading.
I am almost... Despite... I also... When I type May 7th, I am afraid... Yes. What's happening? Am I no.
Am I mad? No. Yes. Yes. No. That's okay. The symbol found near the tower. Symbol found near the fountain. So I'm assuming we'll find more symbols to add to our...
Probably at least 2 more.
At least.
So, chat, we've got 2 more murders to cause. We think, who's it? Morris. We think Morris is next. Gonna be the next one. He's going to drown in the well, probably.
I think you're right. Let's go see if that key is ready now. Maybe that was what we needed to do, is get the pictures, and now we can get the key. Oh, you vote an accident? Oh, you say the old lady is next. Ooh. Well, she hasn't been super helpful, so... No.
No?
Wow.
Well,
that was unexpected. Look, we got the photos. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Maybe the priest is finally home.
The church is locked.
Of course it's locked. So many people in here would just break in. Again, amazing lighting. Amazing light sources. Just has this sort of, I don't know.
There's no letter in it.
It's like 1920s vibe to it. And then, of course, the spirit of Halloween, light claws. Perfect accent to any of your stone banisters at your haunted mansion. There's no consistency in their light sources. They just bought any random light and just placed them everywhere. Whoa. Maybe the picture changed. This is like reminds me of Phantasmagoria. No, nothing's changed. Nobody's touched it. That red paint is Interesting. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, I wasn't planning Haunted Mansion. You were gonna go modern tunnel rat, huh? That's fair. It's a lot of work. Digging a tunnel. I'll be quite honest, I don't think I could dig a tunnel. The furthest down I've ever dug, I think was about 6.5 feet, and then I stopped.
Yeah, they just... If you ever dig a hole, it's like, oh, this is why we invented machines.
Yes. Oh, now he's hammering something.
I have nothing to tell him. He's a cretin, but he works well. He's fixing something. Something tells me I shouldn't trust him too much.
Okay then.
Okay, so let's try going back to the pub now. This is something where I'm trying to troubleshoot, because we should be at this point able to get what we need, but for some reason the game is just doing this. Hey, Darial Chan, how's it going? Mandatory hydration and posture check, huh? Thanks. Much appreciated. We got a hydration check, Nick. I'm drinking White Temple tea, which is quite nice.
I've got my usual water, so...
I keep calling it White Castle tea, which gives it a totally different connotation entirely. If you're not from America, White Castle is a chain of restaurants that sells very tiny burgers, very much similar to Sliders, before Sliders became like a big thing. There's even movies about it. I said movies, plural. Because they didn't want to stop after Harold and Kumar. They just kept going.
Okay, so you want to go back to the pub.
I think that's where we need to go next. We need to get that key. Surely something might happen now. Maybe Mark finally finished casting a key for us in record time. Much like the doctor. Maybe he sees maybe he knows where Mark is?
Yeah, I was going to try. I just noticed something.
It isn't very legible. The chalk is all blurred. I can ask Harry directly.
Yeah, let's go ask him about the food here, because that's a great conversation to have.
How about a pint for Mr. Gordon?
No thanks. Maybe later. Have you seen Mark around?
No, he hasn't shown up yet. He's probably got some work to do. Are you looking for him?
Not really. Just asking.
Oh. Even though it's the second time we've asked, you know, not a big deal.
I have no idea.
Well, let's go back to our mansion and then come back to town so we can see now if Mark has returned.
Actually,
Oh, yeah, let's go into the creepy house. At least it's not raining in here. They're of questionable quality at best from what I'm aware. Then again, most American fast food is hit or miss from what I've seen.
We haven't
that's true.
talked to anybody in
We've
here.
already said everything there is.
Oh yeah, the fair food here is amazing. I don't know about deep fried butter. That's a bit much. I want to have my heart beating normally, thanks. Yeah, I mean, if you never want to be a pilot,
I'll leave her alone now.
then just go ahead and have fried butter. Deep fried Mars bars. Now, I've never seen one, but it doesn't surprise me. I tried a deep fried Mars bar once as Guy on Broadway. It was surprisingly tasty. Yeah, it's got like a nice little crunchy outside and a chocolatey middle.
Yeah. Deep fried butter, I feel like would be interesting. Like I
don't think so. I know they're called. Look, oh, I guess we have to wait for him to finish sharpening this knife now.
Do you need anything, sir?
Not really. I was just passing by.
I was gonna say, somebody needs to invent small deep fried cheese that you could sell in a pouch or possibly in a plastic bag that I could throw in the microwave.
I was gonna say, isn't this mozzarella sticks?
Yes.
I was trying to remember, like, did we have mozzarella? I remember, like, the French toast sticks question. I don't know.
Well, last time I was up in Cleveland, we went to this nice little pub, and they had some pretty good fish tacos. I was not expecting, because when they said fish tacos, I was like, oh man, here comes the tuna or whatever. No. These were legit, well-cooked fish. It was really nice. Look, if you don't really want to go to Cleveland because you're looking to see the sights, I can at least say our food up there is really good. Some places are a little over the top, but that is to be expected. It is a Midwest city after all. Hey, you could click on something in that house back there. That might have been the cart, not the house. That fish on meat you're adding to your tacos? Well, that's the meat that was there. I think it was the cart something? Oh, wagon.
Oh. I'm surprised Harry didn't bother to cover it up.
I just saw it. You're like, maybe that...
No, that's fine.
Give me the key!
Changed your mind about the dinner? My Mary makes some wonderful meals. Everyone
this
around
is
here
different.
will tell you that.
I believe you. I'm just not hungry yet. I would like to ask a couple of questions, though.
Okay, feel free.
Have you seen Mark?
Have you seen Mark?
He was supposed to wait for me here.
Aye, he popped in just a moment ago, but went somewhere right away. But he's left his key for you here.
Oh, thank goodness. Mark came through after several attempts. We have the key now.
Thanks.
We didn't have to solve anything to get the key. We just had to wait. Was that?
I often have. I'd better.
Oh yeah, I clicked on the pills.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what was in the trash.
Do.
The lid is held shut by a large padlock.
So you're gonna have to use your key. Maybe, yeah, there you go. All right, let's take a look. Ooh. Whoa. What?
That's a human rib cage.
Why is there a human rib cage in
The
here?
stink of decaying flesh is forcing tears into my eyes. Disgusting.
Well, that's why he keeps it locked. Ah!
That is a whole human skull there.
Human remains. Shouldn't they be buried deep in the ground?
We should probably
Or
ask him
cremated.
about that.
Tied up bags, oozing blood. I'm not touching that.
Yeah, we didn't want you
I
to.
don't
Just
blame you. Like, and wouldn't you think the garbage men would notice something? Like,
Well, they're not going to take a garbage can with a padlock on it. They're going to see that padlock and keep driving, man.
wait.
The pockets are empty, but I feel something hard inside.
Oh. That's not... What? That's...
The pockets are empty.
That's what she said?
The gem has perfectly smooth edges.
Oh. You found a gem. Let's take a look at it.
The gem has perfectly smooth edges.
Can we...
All the parts have clicked together perfectly. All the parts...
All right, we've done it. Let's get away from this trash. We should save the game and then find out why the doctor has human remains in his dumpster. We should go directly to him. Because what's he going to do? Kill you? That's illegal. The gem is only
Not
slightly
Doctor
sticky.
Who, Dr. Y.
Dr. That's good.
I should ring the bell.
Oh, that got me good. I like that.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
Hey, what about that free skull? Well, don't worry. We have plenty back at the mansion. We really do.
He has a lot of work to do, and I have no idea what we could speak about.
Oh, I have an idea what we can ask him about. I'm like, yo, what's up with the bodies in your dumpster, man? How dare you, first of all? And secondly, why? Why would you put them there? You could literally pay the gravedigger. He'll put it away. He doesn't care. It's all about money to him. He's not going to be like, oh, I can't bury this body. It's literally his job. And don't tell me you can't just show up to a gravedigger and then, you know, don't forget to hide your concealed weapon. Yeah, exactly. You can go to any gravedigger, I bet. I haven't tried this. It'll probably work, though, I think. I just show up with dead bodies and say, hey, I need these buried. And they're like, all right, 30, 50 bucks. Works for me.
Oops. Did it
The
not?
church is locked.
He's not back, Nick. This vicar's not coming back. Let's go back to the mansion. See if we got any mail. It is getting darker.
It's empty.
I don't sound surprised. Nobody wants to send you mail. This place is creepy. The mailman wants to avoid it. He's probably thinking there's like a wild dog pack hiding in here going to eat anybody who comes over. Yeah, I understand nipping and tucking a few things to make the casket look good, but a rib cage and skull? Yeah, that is a bit much. Nothing in here, Nick.
No, apparently not. Wait, should we... Hold on.
What? Should we what? What are you thinking?
Take a picture of the corpse.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I didn't even consider it because, you know, the game's weird. But yeah, let's take a picture. Oh, of course. Of course you don't take a picture of it. Come on. That would be immediately what you do. You find a dead body like this, you take a picture. And then you call the police immediately.
Say, hey, I found it like this.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
So should we save? We did. Didn't we?
We did. Before we went to talk to the doctor.
Yeah.
Feel like there should be something more there. Nope. I guess not. I guess. Okay. Anyway.
Apparently we can go to the vicarage now, Nick.
We were just at the vicarage.
Yeah, but we didn't go again. Try the front door. No, because you can't click on it. And you reassembled that torn up letter, too.
Torn up letter?
Yeah, we picked it up, didn't we?
Have we seen a torn up letter?
Locked.
Yeah, I think you did a whole puzzle of a torn up letter. You don't recall?
We've got the torn up picture.
Oh.
I don't think we saw a letter.
Oh.
Mike, is there supposed to be a torn up letter that you thought we did and therefore that's why we're stuck?
I don't know. I'm clicking on the hints to find out. It said torn up letter. I assumed assumed it was that photo, but now that I'm reading the words letter, it just now clicked in my brain and a light went off and I realized that I had been mistakenly thinking we had already accomplished this. We have not. I apologize, Nick.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. It happens. So if we backtrack a little bit in the hint guide, torn up letter?
Okay. It's, I found out, yes, it's very well hidden. Back to his house.
Whose house?
Herman's.
Okay.
And then there's a dustbin to the left. Yes, that dark pixel that we did not see was what we were missing.
A lot of torn papers. Somebody must have disposed. I'll have a look.
See, Nick? See what we get?
Okay.
It was torn to pieces. Obviously, they didn't want anyone to read it.
Yeah, again, this doctor is very suspect. And now we've definitely got a good reason to say so. Oh, that goes together nice. That probably, yeah, probably is right up there. Stops and out Mecha with the What? She'd never do that. Oh yeah, that is worse. Again, there's some mechanical problems with this game, but so far it's been awesome. I'm very glad that we decided to use a hint to help us progress, because this would have been a nightmare.
Oh, this would have driven us up a wall.
Yeah, we would be like, what the hell? This is the worst thing ever made. And if you played this back in the day and didn't have any hints and you still solved the game, you're a champion. They should erect a statue in your honor. Yeah, it probably was up there.
That looks like.
Oh yeah, we gotta put the useless pieces on too. We can't have a job half finished. You know.
That looks like it goes there.
You're missing a tiny little corner, Nick.
Dear H, my next delivery will reach you soon.
Delivery will reach you soon.
Whoa.
You need not worry. Everything has gone smoothly. No one knows anything, and that is how it is going to stay. Do not forget that what I am doing here is for the good of science, and without your help, I would be unable to continue my research. I will send you my results, as usual, within the next month.
H. Herman is likely the addressee, but who's hiding behind the R? What kind of delivery are they talking about in that letter?
Probably bodies, and if I'm gonna guess, it's Robert because he's the only person we know with the letter R in his name. So now we can go to the church, most likely. I might. Oh, there it is. Enter the church is now a door icon.
Woo woo.
That's right. We're gonna enter sacred holy ground to protect us from the weird darkness that seems to be enveloping everything. I'm sure it's gonna be completely safe in there. For science. Exactly. That's what they use it for. It's a scientific.
Great altar. The rear part. Let's start with the rear. Actually, hold on. First of all,
save.
Is there? Yes.
The church was built during the reign of Marcus Gordon the Merciful in 1230. Let this parish lead people to goodness of soul and trust in our Lord.
Okay.
There's also another plaque right there on the right.
Saving.
Yeah. Dr. Y. I still love that. Less like Doctor Who, more like Dr. Y.
You said you saw another
to the right. That's not. I guess it doesn't do anything. Oh, up here, 4 years of the courtesy flush. 4. Incredible.
What are we doing? Like, really? 4 years of this train wreck?
We've been doing this since 2017, Nick. This is insanity. Thank you so much, Opkir. I hope you're doing all right.
The grate is locked.
Okay, so we can't go to the grate. Let's go to the altar. Beg for God's mercy, because goodness knows we're going to need it.
A fleece with golden knitting covers the holy altar table.
Star Trek. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
I don't want to disturb them.
I do.
Father Frederick?
Yes?
Can I speak with you?
Certainly, my son. I am listening.
I am Samuel Gordon.
It has been a long time since we last met, but I still remember you.
I would like to thank you for what you said at the funeral.
You need not thank me. It was the least I could do for William.
All right, we have all the questions we can ask him.
Father, I'd like to talk with you about William.
May he rest in peace. What is it that bothers you, my son?
I know he came here often.
Yes, just like many other people who confess regularly to relieve their souls.
But I also know he came here at night.
Can you tell me about that?
Well, since it is you, I guess that I can. He kept asking me to let him into the old belfry. He was very insistent, and in the end, I fulfilled his wish.
Have you any idea what he was looking for in there?
I have not. He wanted to be alone, and I respected that. He always spent a lot of time in there, and then left exhausted. I really do not know anything more.
Whoa. What was he like lifting? Like what?
I've heard they used to execute heretics in the attic here a long time ago.
According to the chronicles, the trials would have taken place exactly above where we are standing now.
A strange place to build a church, don't you think?
It was Marcus Gordon, your ancestor, who had the church built. He wanted to at least partially atone for the sins and injustice that occurred here. I believe he chose the right path.
Well, let me direct your view, Nick, to the amazing wall sconce to the left there that has a bald head, looks like spewing into a bowl.
Yeah, there's one on the right here too.
Yeah, so in Catholicism, is this normal?
No, but you have to remember that Henry VIII divorced the Catholic Church because he wanted to get a divorce and the Pope said no. And so this is a whole bunch of Protestant nonsense.
Wow. Churches have been built upon weirder foundations. Hey, TSAU. How's it going?
Have a look at this, Father. Have you any idea as to what it could be?
I'm afraid I haven't. It's very old, I would say. Other than that, I'm sorry. I really have no clue.
Tell me, Father, what do you know about Marcus Gordon?
He was a great man of his time. The exact opposite of his older brother. Mordred was a cruel antichrist. He would torture and abuse the innocent in mock trials. Thank God he didn't rule for long. Marcus convinced the peasants to rise and revolt, and they succeeded in overthrowing his reign. You can be proud to be of his blood, my son.
Wow.
Okay.
Lot to say there.
May I make a confession?
Of course. Would you like to do so now?
No, I meant later.
Such things should not be put off. Believe me.
I'll come back later. I promise.
What?
Father, I would like to ask you for a favor. I'm interested in having a look around the old belfry.
But my son, the belfry is closed to the public. Why do you want to go there?
I'm afraid I can't explain it at the moment. But it is very important. Believe me.
All right, then. I will make an exception, then. But just for this once.
Thank you.
Follow me, please.
See, he's the only one that's been really kind, understanding, and willing to let us go into the cool belfry. Everyone else is just like, no, Gordon, go away.
I will leave you alone.
And he's leaving us
I have
alone.
to return to the church and serve others.
Of course, Father. Thank you.
Please tell me when you are done, so that I can lock the grate again.
Of course. I have to figure out how William entered Marcus's tomb. I will not leave before I discover the entrance.
Come on, you are gonna have to go get dinner at some point. Like, he's taking all this medication without
Several
food?
old pictures and a dusty inventory are lying in the shadows. I can't see anything interesting there.
He's gonna take all those antipsychotic medications without some food? Come on.
How many eyes over time have looked through this grayish glass?
Well?
The window reveals a dismal view of the old graveyard.
I know the large gate is the thing we want to click
Picture
on.
of the Madonna.
But we want to also take and click on everything. What about that little white sconce below the candle?
Its shape resembles that of the stone object.
Okay, so we'll get back to the obvious
It
thing in a
leads to the
second.
rear part of the graveyard.
So, we grab strange object.
We put strange
Put it in the opening. The one that we've assembled from things that we like we found part of it one place.
Secret altar.
This must be what William wrote about in his diary. I have to figure out how it works.
What?
Okay.
I'm going to assume.
Hold on.
It's just like one giant puzzle box.
Here we go.
The fourth one was given to Durgam Gordon. I must set up. I still do not know where the fifth key is. When I obtained the April 15th, I have returned it. The curse that has plagued it must stretch into. I have decided to start looking for answers. I know that the tomb is concealed. Its entrance has long. I will set off for the vicarage tonight, April 26th. Whatever it is that is buried underneath Worm Hill, it is not easily within reach. It took me several days before I discovered an extraordinary pedestal with numerous tiny and meticulously shaped stones in the belfry. The whole pedestal is a complex mechanical lock. Surely it will open the way to the church's underground for me. I tried to change the positions of the opposite stones, but it was beyond my will to fully concentrate. I was too tired to attempt to set up the mechanism properly. Before I left for home, I made a drawing of the whole mechanism and returned the stones to their original configuration.
It's like Chinese checkers.
Tomorrow I will go to Worm Hill as early as possible.
You just have to
April
switch the
27th.
colors from side to side.
Luck was on my side today.
Okay.
You just gotta switch the dark pegs with the white pegs.
Got it.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense because like we have dark inset, light inset.
Yeah. And he's like, he said it was so
Redstone
hard for him to concentrate, but yeah, pretty. I love the inlay design as the background for this. It's like a strange, like it almost looks like a horse or a unicorn or something. And then you have these vague, almost. I want to say it's almost Norse in design with the kind of runic random embroideries.
Norse, probably Celtic more? Would
Yeah,
be my
yeah, a
guess.
little more Celtic, yeah. All right, now it's time to move our friend. You gotta go up one.
Oops, yeah, I keep forgetting that I have to go like in order kind of deal. Do here.
You're moving the redstone.
Yeah, and I want to is the problem.
I don't have an answer for you on that one.
Okay.
I would say yes, because then you can move the...
with it for more now?
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Oops.
I would say, yeah, put that one back. Or do you have another? I won't interrupt you.
Well, I guess we didn't really need to do that. I don't know.
I was gonna say because you could just you could move that back there, and then move the white ones up there, and then move the red down where that black one is. Here, I'll show you. So you do one of these up here, right? And then
Oh, I see what you're doing.
yeah.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You are totally right.
That way you get all of the whites up there. And makes it a lot easier to move it down. And then you could do it again to get the other two if you wanted to. But also that one up there at the top, you need to make sure
you go over here,
Sorry.
so we're gonna need to shuffle a little bit more.
Okay.
But actually, it's not a bad idea to do.
Because the redstone probably has to return to center.
Yes, almost certainly.
Because there's no other way to solve it. There we go.
Did I lock myself up, though?
Yes. Yes, you did. However, that's not a problem that's too big a deal. You could always move the ones on the left over, but it would still give you the same...
We're gonna try.
Okay. Oh, okay. Actually, this makes it work a little bit better. I think. I think this is locked as well. Although, if you move that to the right, you could... I mean, you could have
Actually, you know what? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Because this can go here. And then this goes over there.
Ah, yeah. The old switcheroo.
And then this one comes down here. And this one...
Ah, perfect. Well
there.
solved.
So then...
Yeah, you got this.
Okay, hold on. I got it. Wait. Nope. I don't know if this is the most efficient way of doing this, but this is how we're doing this.
I don't know either. This is all...
Because now that's going to be set up.
Well, I was going to say, because I don't think it would have mattered. You could have pulled it from any of the directions up there. Because there's only one space they could go. Yeah, that's okay. We solved it, though. Look at that.
The right combination at last.
Thanks for the assist there.
Yeah. Couch co-op, man.
Is it? There it goes.
The people
That sounds
downstairs start screaming as the floor opens up and they all start falling.
Oh, trapdoor.
A secret staircase.
The air in here is barely breathable.
Oh. There's another socket right there.
It's the same as the one upstairs.
Fine, we'll go get our mysterious object.
Yeah, we're gonna need that. Yeah. Hey, D-Love, how's it going? Century old stale air. A tasty vine vintage. No, I don't think so. Oh. Well, I am very glad that the green fire still works.
Damn! What was that? Entrance has closed. I must open it somehow.
Oh, that's not good. Because if the air is stale down here, that means that there's no ventilation. And you have 3 roaring
entirely
fires.
Decayed. Useless.
You have 3 roaring fires in this enclosed space.
The pages are well preserved. I'll have a look.
Before you suffocate. You have to click on it.
It can't be seen, but it can be heard. It will not speak unless it's spoken to.
That's a riddle. So it can't be seen, but it can be heard. I think so. It's not, look, I just got done playing. Last week we played Conquest of Camelot. Remember those hint stones? Oh yeah, that's right. We're supposed to spell something? Like one of the words is map?
I passed the E.
Yeah, but that's not, it wouldn't be map here.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going under the assumption that, like, closest book to the thing is the, like, riddle answer.
Oh.
So, like...
Oh. Echo. Very smart.
It works. Shall wisdom be your way?
Yeah. That was cool.
Okay. So let's look at this one.
You are a genius. Let's read this next riddle.
Black when bought, red when used, gray when thrown out.
Ooh. Coal.
When you...
Oh, yeah, Guy Broadway says he's heard this one before, but coal. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I also noticed that the faces are the same as the ones in your basement. If this connects to your house, that's going to be really awkward. Show up in Victoria's bedroom like, ooh, sorry about that, Grandma. Didn't know you had a secret passageway to an evil part of the church.
The more you take away, the larger it grows.
A hole.
Like
yeah, H-O-L-E. Yeah, good call. Coal is right. All right, one more, Nick. Oh, what's that? What's that writing?
Good question. Let's look at.
Shall wisdom be your way? The Saint 4, the year of the Lord, 1243.
Interesting.
Oh,
Cities
this is the
without
one that
houses, rivers without water, forests without
who's it?
trees.
William figured out was map.
Map, yeah.
But you know what we haven't done in a second?
For a minute there, I thought you meant Naresar had faces like this in his basement. I'll be quite honest, I don't think I've ever been in your basement, Nick. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in the house, but I don't think you've been in the basement just because there isn't much of a reason to go down to the basement.
Yeah, there's probably not much down there. Except all the faces that you're hiding, of course. It's probably just dinosaurs and trains. You don't want me to see your secret collection, the rarest of the rare. I'm so glad that he figured this out centuries ago.
No, William only figured this out, like, days before he died.
Oh, the old man, sorry. Got my names confused. Oh.
The grave of Marcus Gordon himself.
Was Marcus the good kid, the good brother, or the bad brother?
That was a good one. I was the one that destroyed Mordred.
Ah, right, Mordred. Yes.
But that is a very evil-looking...
Mordred, which is, yeah.
Let's take a look. I also have to commend him. That took a lot of strength.
Marcus, the first Gordon. This must be the key William wrote about in his diary. The first of the 5.
Someone put his diary in there with him.
There is no man today who would remember the origin of the Gate of the Two Worlds, the Black Mirror. This record shall be a warning to all who blindly long for power, not hesitating to stray from the path of fate, exposing their soul to dark forces. Mordred, the lord of our manor, an amoral, evil man, plagued the people of these lands for many long years, with his ill nature and hatred. His power, however, was soon ended by Marcus, newly returned from the battles with the disbelievers in distant lands. Well acquainted with the habits of his enemy, Mordred made meticulous preparations to withstand the attack of his brother. Realizing that not even the strong walls of the castle could hold against the onslaught forever, he descended into the underground of the chapel. There, he opened within its heart the Black Mirror, and urged the entities of shadow to help prevent his doom. He was not the only one, however, to know of the secret corridors below the castle. By the hand of fate, the balance of power began to lean towards Mordred's side. There was not much time left.
If you read an
Watching his men die around him, Marcus understood what had to be done. Overwhelmed by fury, he battled his way through many lines of enemies into the labyrinth of corridors leading to the heart of the underground cathedral. With haste, he took advantage of the momentary surprise and thrust his sword with all his might against his brother. Righteous anger hit its target, and cold steel pierced the black heart of the traitor. Victory was within grasp. Staggering on the edge of a bottomless abyss, Mordred gathered his last ounce of strength and brought forth his final desperate deed. With merciless hatred and zealous rage of his defeat, he pronounced the dark words of the curse. "Of your blood, others will rise with your name, bearing my curse. One of your heirs will convert 5 souls of 5 mortals. This will be the catalyst to bring my anger back to life. And I will return. When your days have ended, there will be no one to stop me." Mordred then fell to his knees, and the throat of the Black Mirror closed as he took his terminal breath. In that instant, the whole place was filled by a deafening sound and blinding light, followed by an absolute silence. And one last thing to be done. 4 keys of power were divided by Marcus among the lords of the Gordon Manors, the 5th key remaining with Marcus himself. Never again would the keys meet in the hand of a mortal to open the gate between the worlds of good and evil. Such is the story of our Lord that saved us in the Dark Ages. Let his soul rest in peace forever. Isidore Vale, in memory of Marcus Gordon, 1240 AD.
Black Mirror. The secret chapel the book mentions must be somewhere below the castle. I'll obtain the 5 keys and finish what William couldn't.
Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. Let's just get into the dark forces underneath our house. Hey,
That
everybody.
sounds safe.
It's like, if you read an ancient book in the dark, is it poorly illuminated? Well, not if it's an illuminated copy, which is what we have here.
Jail.
I'm sorry. Right? Can we take the sword?
Yes, jail. Jail for you. Mods ban this man. Actually, I am a mod. I could ban that man.
I can't see anything interesting. Part of the ceiling has collapsed here. The tomb is very old.
That's not inspiring. Again, we have a raging, hot-burning fire in an enclosed space.
I can't see anything over there. I'll stay in the light for a moment.
Okay. Is there a way you could take that unlit torch on the left?
This one?
On the left.
Oh, no, that one was moldy.
Ah! Cheese to meet you.
Where did it run?
Oh, I found a little hidey space. Maybe that's where you need to go.
Sorry,
Suspicious spot?
Oh, there we go. The thing that said suspicious spot. I was gonna say that, like, I looked away for a second and you the wind?
What?
Did we die? I think we died.
I think you forgot your object. I was going to say, can you get your object back?
I must have hurt my arm.
I thought
Could
you
have been worse,
died.
though. At least I'm alive.
What? So you fell? This is the mine. This is the abandoned mine. They dug
What
underneath the
abandoned?
church.
A mechanism of some sort with 3 levers. With a bit of luck, it might still work.
You remember them talking about the mine in the pub?
Not really.
Oh.
If only I knew the
All right.
correct setup. I've got to keep trying.
Okay, question. Do we think we just go until it works, or do we think that there's something around here to tell us how it works?
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to look around.
A rusty valve. It might be feeding the fuel somewhere.
Probably to a generator. Nice. We'll just turn that open. I'm sure nothing bad will come from that.
Nope, we're locked into the screen at the moment. Okay, so lacking any... Okay, looks like we've got 3 positions per switch, 3 switches. Can't read that. No idea. Okay.
Nothing. The levers must be in the wrong position.
Ben asks, was there something to the left of the screen? He means out in the main area.
Oh. You know what? I didn't think to see. Can we walk anywhere?
Doesn't seem like it.
Can we go to the right? No.
In this part of the room, I can't even see the contours of the walls. There could be a hidden abyss there.
Good point. Yeah, you probably shouldn't walk in the dark in a cave.
Okay, so it's just like, unless we're missing something very not obvious, we're just gonna have to go for it, I guess. Okay, so we tried that.
The mechanism is short on power consumption.
But that seemed to do something.
Do what?
I don't know. Like, we got a different message, but maybe not. Okay, back to...
Well, brute force time. Yeah. That was a lot quicker. Bow. Process of elimination. Let's see if we can get it. No. No. All right. Move them all to the middle. Yeah, we did try all down. It didn't do anything. You didn't try all down? Let's try all down, Nick.
Okay. 1 second.
No. I thought we did.
Excellent.
Oh.
Everything's
There we
going
go.
to be easier with light. Here are the things I lost when I fell down the shaft. Most of the items are all right.
Well, never mind. It's worth a shot. We did our best, and I appreciate your help. Thanks. I was just gonna...
The camera is smashed.
Well, hopefully we didn't need the camera anymore.
We'll probably get another one. Ooh. Let's touch this cable. Oh my god, he actually touched it, and you fucking died. Bow, bow. Guess I gotta bring up the death counter. The first. Samuel Gordon. I didn't know he would. I thought he'd stop. But no, he grabbed the fun wire. Yeah, they even show the credits. Like, they're like, yeah, you don't need to play the rest of the game. Don't worry about it. That was a choice.
Well, we didn't die in the puzzle, however.
Ah. That was, yeah, turning red before you turned on power. But at least now we know the answer, so it's not going to be super hard.
The grave of Marcus Gordon himself.
What? Crow sees a cable and has to grab it. I do. Absolutely. So you don't get the object back.
Apparently not. I was wondering where it went off
The
to.
path is closed. There's no getting out that way. With hope, there's another exit somewhere.
Is it in your inventory, or is this just like the game is just saying, hey, you're not going to use it again? Yeah, probably just that. All right. You see, it just popped in my head because I was thinking like, oh no, we need that. But this game doesn't seem like a Sierra game where you just get stuck, you know, because you didn't pick an item up. Doesn't seem like it. Cable for Stipple. Brell says it's the game's way of saying if you're dumb enough to grab the wire, you don't need to play the rest of the game. It'll be too hard for you. Here you go. Roll
Marcus,
credits.
the first Gordon.
That's fair. Marcus.
There is no...
Yeah.
Mordred, his
Mordred.
well-acquainted...
Doctor.
He
Mordred.
was not the only... By the hand of... Watching... With haste, righteous victory.
Righteous victory.
Staggering on the edge of a bottomless abyss, Mordred gathered his last with mercy of one of... And I will... Mordred, in that it followed...
I don't know what it's
and
saying.
won 4 keys of power. Never again. Such is let his soul. Isidore Vale.
Black Mirror.
So, I feel like
This must be the key. The first...
the auto captions for this are just gonna have their brain explode when you get to that part. It's just gonna be like, what? Okay. So we go kick the candlestick, like we did before. Cheese to meet you.
What a pleasant little fellow, though.
Yeah. Doesn't even freak out. You just woke it up
Where
from a
did
nap.
it run?
Yeah,
So
I
now we
remember in the
just
pub they talked
straight
about
up-
how the old mines closed down a long time ago. And I was like, well, I don't see it on the map. I love the battle spire. kind of aesthetic there.
I must have hurt my arm. Could have been worse, though. At least I'm alive.
Okay.
Save. Well, we'll do that after we turn the
Mechanism
power
of
back
some
on.
sort. With a bit of luck, it might still work. If only I knew
Okay.
the correct setup. I've got to keep trying. Nothing.
Was it this all the way up and this one in the middle?
The mechanism
You don't
is short on
recall?
power consumption.
No, I didn't. I wasn't paying that close
I think it
attention
was.
when it.
I think it was this. I don't recall, man. I'm broke. Yeah, man. I don't remember. Well, we're back here again because we didn't think we'd be doing this. This is wild. We're back. We're doing more lever action. Not the kind of lever action you were expecting, but here we are. Can you call the landlord? I don't think the maintenance man wants to come down here. Some hazard pay. Did you also go turn the valve?
We didn't turn the valve.
A rusty valve.
I didn't think about turning the valve.
Yeah. There it is.
Excellent.
Okay.
Everything's going to be easier with light.
Let's save the game.
Here are the things I lost when I fell
After
down
we
the
watch
shaft.
him pick up everything.
Most of the items are all right.
I mean, look at that. You guys are saying you see that electrical wire sparking and arcing against that gate, and you're like, I don't want to touch that. That is the opposite of the feelings I have right now.
The camera is smashed.
I want to grab the spicy noodle, and I want to hold it. Maybe it will choose me to be its friend, and I will be unharmed. No petting the spicy noodle. No petting the spicy noodle. Okay. New rule, I guess. Let's
Okay. There's. Oh wait, no. There's rope. Okay. I don't know what we're doing with rope, but we've
What
got
about back
rope.
there in that little area that you couldn't go into before?
Oh,
There was something.
right there for a second.
Ah,
Okay.
it's down to the left. There it is.
Old wire cutters might come in handy.
Oh, yeah. That would be perfect. We could use that to cut the wire. If there's anything else we gotta grab, I might want to check. I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I just hope that fence isn't padlocked on the. I would wait until you turn the power off, Nick.
Oh, I see.
Can you? Yeah, turn the valve.
It's stuck.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing that. All right, let's just use the cable or the wire cutters on it. Well, that works.
I don't know we were joking about the death counter, but like, boy, are we racking it up at the moment.
I knew it was going to. I'm like, I know you shouldn't grab a live wire and try to cut it or do anything with a live wire. But you see, Samuel Gordon doesn't have that kind of sense.
Okay. Obviously, we're missing something.
Old wire cutters might come in handy.
And don't forget the rope. Is there anything else that could help us turn the valve, maybe? Something in the lower left corner next to the green cylinders. No. In the back area. Hold on. I'll show you. I think I see it. Thing. No, that's just it. Nothing. No. That seems like a... Yeah, well, there's the valve. Leverage, maybe?
It's stuck.
Fred Noyes says.
Leverage with what? Like, I'm not arguing the idea, but
yeah.
like...
We tried the levers, they don't click. We can't use them for anything.
And I can't do that.
It won't move. It's stuck.
Keep clicking. I'm gonna keep clicking until he does something.
Okay.
It won't move the slightest bit.
Never mind. He does say something different, but it's not that different to make me want to click more. Okay, well, that was an idea.
So we can't touch the cable. We can't cut the cable. We can't rope the cable.
We don't have a crowbar. Or do we? What do we have in our inventory, Nick? Let's take a look.
We've got an old photograph, a map of the manor and surrounding grounds. We've got our wallet, the black rope. No, that's just no. Like no. Pills, the black
It's strange
spear.
to the touch.
We've got William's diary, the first sacred key, the wire cutters, and the rope. Well, thoughts?
Oh, I could take a look.
Yeah.
Take a look at a hint. Yeah, we might need one.
Wait, hold on. What was... No, that's the valve. Thought I saw something over here. Maybe not. Maybe I just moved too fast.
It says the hint is try looking to the right of the levers. I think it like quite literally means the red button. That's annoying. Wow. Well, there you go, Nick.
Okay. Now I can't... Oh, there.
Now we can cut the spicy noodle.
Now we can cut the spicy noodle and hopefully move on with our lives.
It won't be obstructing my way any longer.
All right, let's go turn the power back on. And then we leave. And then we open the door and fall into a pit. Like immediately.
Locked.
Oh, you didn't. We didn't think that was going to be the. Well, we do have wire cutters.
The key is on the other side of the door.
Maybe we can use the rope. We just acquired it. No.
Yeah, see, that would be my thought is, like...
I'll try to get my hand through to reach the key. Got it.
We did it. We got the key. Now we can finally go somewhere.
I can open it now. The key is in my pocket.
Okay, can you go ahead and do that?
Don't you want to do that, Nick?
Another shaft. How many of these are there in here?
Let's save
Maybe
the game.
I'll never make it to the surface again.
Let's definitely save the game.
Well, do you want to save and then maybe call it a night?
Yeah. We've been playing for 2 hours. Wow. Got a little too far into it. This game is just that cool, so I'm totally down to play more anytime. But we'll come back again on this for next Friday, where we continue making horrible decisions with the occult. As usual here on the Courtesy Flush. We can't help ourselves. Dude. Anyway, let's go ahead and close this out. You get to see this cool closeout animation. Watch this. Yeah, how cool is that? Anyway,
very cool.
Thanks everybody for stopping by here on the Courtesy Flush. We'll be back again on Monday for for the end of Conquest of Camelot, and then after we beat that, Mecha's going to play the Crimson Diamond, which was just released yesterday. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks a lot for stopping by here on the Courtesy Flush, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
Yeah, bye all.